Top managers stand or fall by their big decisions, and the one made today doesn't come much bigger. When you leave out the big... Hello to you and welcome along to Augsburg with the Car Arena, your venue for today's game. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And all the focus here is on the round of 16 of the Cup. It's Augsburg and they play Wolfsburg.
When you get to this stage of the tournament, 90 minutes away from a place in the last 8, you can expect a game full of passion, endeavour and a large amount of skill. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Could be setting something now. Yeah, surely. What a start to this match. Fantastic energy from the off.
Yeah, that's top quality stuff by both players.
This is how Augsburg line up.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1, but they can't allow their centre-forward to become too isolated. And that will be determined.
Opportunity here. Great save. That's what he's there for.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
And they've got possession. What can they do from here? And the keeper makes the save. Really, we shouldn't have expected anything else. Corner kick played in. Hit hard. Less is more sometimes.
Well, not far away, but really, that should be hitting the back of the net.
Well, the manager's had the upper hand in past encounters, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I'm not sure that means too much today. This is a totally different game.
Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Well, quite simply, he's a great crosser of the ball, and that will be a major threat today. If he plays well, he'll be a big influence on this game.
Che Adams. This is a promising-looking attack. But hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, the keeper never really looked concerned, did he?
This could be dangerous. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Jakic. The attack broken up.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Could be something on. It's in. 1-0. And that could change the shape of the game. 1-0 then as we get started again. In the right position to cut out the pass. Oh, an ambitious try. Not quite the accuracy he was looking for. That'll be a goal kick. Still going here. Scott McTominay. Real opportunity. And a marvellous save.
Well, he's just pulled off a remarkable save there. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Could take things forward a notch here. Jakic. There's a sense of real urgency to this attack. And there's the benefit of working to win the ball. Well, the effort never really looked like troubling the goalkeeper at all. Poor attempt in the end. McTominay. They found a way through. And And there it is. He's doubled up for the day.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Maximilian Bauer. Christian Jakic. Alexis Claude Maurice. Oh, that's really well cut out. Jadon Sancho. Oh, surely. Still not away here. And that's a decent save, at least certainly made to look that way. And they take a short corner. The defence quick to snatch it back. They have to think quickly here. That's a good ball. And it must be. How on earth has that not gone in? Incredible goalkeeping. Into the box it goes. It's hit the bar. It was looking good, but not all the way through. And that brings the first half to an end here at the VV. We're back underway, 45 more minutes to come. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone. Positive pass, nicely done. Now, can this be attacked? Road to goal has ended up being a road to nowhere. There might be a chance as they keep it moving. Oh, real opportunity. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home. Three 3-0 then, as we get started again. Jakic. Under pressure, the keeper's done well. Switched on and ready to intercept there. He's beaten his marker here. And another! All to the good now. Any ideas of this being a contest surely over? So back underway, 4-0 now, and you wonder if there's to be further punishment. Adams. Fearless block.
That really is a good block.
Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. That ultimately has come to nothing. Christian Jakic. Alexis Claude Maurice. And a superb block. Good pass, good chance. What a chance here. Oh, a superb stop.
He always looked likely to win that battle. He's just so confident in those situations.
It's all getting a bit scrappy. Hold on to the ball is the coach's shout. Well, he caught that with everything he's got, but it's missed the target. given away. Real chance. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to probably stop that. It's played in now. That has ended up going wide. Didn't connect properly. Scott McTominay. Nicholas Jackson. McTominay. Oh, a great chance. And there it is. Oh, but the flag goes up. It's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Christian Jakic. Turning the defence around. The attack collapses, and this could be the moment for a counter. This is an excellent run. The very best of the Bundesliga keeps on coming for you on EA TV as Augsburg face Stuttgart. And that's one oh, superb reflexes to get across to that. Outstanding. Here it comes. Sloppy in possession. Genuine chance here. And a goal, but slightly all too little to affect the result, but there is still fight left in them. And the run goes on. Nicely sets it up. The right ball. The job not done yet. Oh, it's in. And just like that, they're right back into this with all the momentum behind them now. Maya. Here's McTominay. Comes down to the final 5 minutes. Saved and held on to as well. Oh, what a good ball, that could be in. And that has been adjudged to be offside. Christian Jakic. Adams. And away from danger it goes. And it's all over, but not for the visiting fans. They can look forward.
A manager who, from the very first day, has been all about building a team. Hello and a warm welcome. This is the scene here at the Europa Park Stadion. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. How do you see this one going?
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
What a save! Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
Right, let's send it over to Alex Scott, because I believe, Alex, there's been a goal in the Dortmund game.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. No one was marking him. He had too much time, and it was a simple finish in the end. It's now 1-0 with only 4 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Will it be? Oh, good work by the keeper. Delivering it. Well, that clearance was of the no-nonsense variety, and a throw-in now. Options in the centre. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity, and they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure there, didn't he? They should be ahead now.
Over it comes. And the potent attack in the lead. That is official.
Well, their attacking play on the road has been second to none. It's been inventive, it's been precise, and most importantly, it's been clinical. They really do play with such confidence when they break forward, which I'm sure we'll see again today.
It'll be a corner. Taken short. Well read defensively.
Yeah, that was well read.
Jadon Sancho. Plenty of support here. And the cross into the middle. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Flying forward here. Can anyone stop him? Now he must favour the cross. Can he put it away? And Kevin De Bruyne with the goal. And what a boost that will be for his side.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Eggestein. Günther on the ball. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, that's a clever ball. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Suzuki. And a good-looking ball. And a scoring update from the Union Berlin game. That means we join Alex Scott. And it's opening up. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Getting the better of his opponents.
That looked really dangerous, didn't it?
And apologies to Alex for having to cut her off. Just to confirm, Leipzig have scored in that game, and it's now even Steven, 1-1. Suzuki. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. What have you made of their performance?
Well, they're dominating this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box and the finishing have been excellent. They just need to continue this going into the second period.
Good pull one back here. Oh, superb reflexes. And over comes the corner. Maybe dangerous here. And it's with Eggestein. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Oh, this looks useful. Eggestein. Could be. Fired against the crossbar. Well, no damage done. So there goes the half-time whistle. So back underway, the second half begins. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? He has time to play it over. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw in here. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Just fizzled out completely. Well, this should be a really absorbing Bundesliga match coming up on EA TV. It's Freiburg facing Werder Bremen. Along you go, says the referee. Advantage. And he's in. Well, it might still work out for them. Well, that's the end of that for now. Mohamed Kudus. Kulierakis. De Bruyne now. Can they carve out a chance? Can he score? Well, how close was that? Inches away. Well, rather than stop play immediately, the referee waited and now decides on a yellow card. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. 30 minutes to go then. And the pass keeps them flowing.
Yeah, what a dangerous ball that is.
Chance to get themselves back into it. And the chance not taken.
Well, really, that needed to go in.
Challenge that was required. A key game in the Bundesliga coming up live here on EA TV. It's Wolfsburg facing Borussia Dortmund. Eggestein, promising attack. That's a lovely ball. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Can he play it in? Just for one back here. And splendid reflex action there.
Yeah, that's goalkeeping at its very best. Crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Well, he was being closely watched. Goal kick.
Well, the defender knew he couldn't get to the ball first, but he just did enough to put him off there.
And a scoring update from the Union Berlin game. That means we join Alex Scott.
It's another goal for Leipzig. They've pulled one back with 73 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Attending to his defensive chores. Well read to put an end to that attack. Suzuki. And strong play here. Might lead to a chance. And flag raised. Offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Smart defending. Will it happen for them? Could reduce the deficit. And in it goes! And you never know in this game. They might yet be able to level it. Konstantinos Kouliarakis. Now time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect.
Well, they do this pretty well, don't they?
Chance to play it in. Can he finish? The keeper comes to the rescue. They still have a chance.
Well, if they do get an equaliser, this goalkeeper has just pulled off a magnificent save.
And possibilities here. Oh, terrific save! He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. An alert piece of defending. Well, perhaps they can counter from here. In search of an equaliser. Delivered into the area here. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Kylian Fischer. Could be troublesome. Oh, cut out brilliantly. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was close, but as we mentioned before the game, their ability to score is second to none. And even though they weren't at their very best today, they still came...
The home form has been splendid, but a formidable opponent in town today, and the manager knows this... Hello, great to have you with us. We've motored our way to the Volkswagen Arena in Wolfsburg for this game. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, and sitting next to me is the former England international Sue Smith. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It's Wolfsburg facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
And a look at the starting 11 for Wolfsburg. Scott McTominay plays with Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Real chance. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Kouliarakis. Jadon Sancho. Moving the ball well here. Scott McTominay. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Who can he pick out? Well, he was under a bit of pressure, but he'll feel he should have done a bit better with the header. And Wolfsburg sloppy in possession here. Yilmaz. Interesting pass. Good-looking move. And he saw the situation developing. Marcos Llorente. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Pressure was on, but the keeper's done well to defuse the situation. In a useful-looking position, but will there be an end product? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Adeyemi. Decent position. Can he do it? Oh, what a stop! And he's fired over the corner. Not to be in terms of the finish. Scott McTominay. Top-class defending. Yilmaz. It's a good Dortmund move in the making. Really good interception.
Yeah, anticipated well there. He was onto that in a flash.
Oh, genuine chance. Oh, it's in for Borussia Dortmund. It is going their way. Karierakis. Chance to shoot, and holds onto it confidently. Mecha. Teamwork and passing in evidence. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Plenty of options. And to trim the lead. And not cleared away properly. And a goal at the second time of asking. But the keeper has let his team down. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Yilmaz. Pacheco. Brandt. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up.
Yeah, they could get another here, you know.
Well, a textbook interception. Llorente. Opportunity here. And at this juncture, the referee blows the whistle for half-time here at the Volkswagen Arena. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point.
Well, he's been outstanding, hasn't he? He's taken his goals so well, but it's everything about his play that's quality. Wouldn't surprise me if he gets his hat-trick in the second half.
So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Scott McTominay. Oh, moving it nicely. It's with McTominay. Not the pass he had in mind. Felix Mecha. Scope for another goal. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Teammates in the middle. And it's all rather fizzled out. Jadon Sancho. Chance to do damage. This could level it. Well, how has he kept that out?
Well, that was all about split-second reactions, and he showed us just how sharp he is. That's a great stop.
Well, got it away. Brandt. Karim Adeyemi. Marcos Llorente has it. Can he deliver? Now a decent position. Brandt with it. And he could be in proper trouble here. And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, he needed to be really sharp there, didn't he? Especially from that range.
And the header just wide of the mark. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live Bundesliga action for you to look forward to. It's Wolfsburg versus Stuttgart. Marcos Llorente. Could be troublesome, and it's opening up. Instinctive save, fantastic reflexes.
Well, he was under real pressure there, but his reactions were absolutely brilliant.
Who can he pick out? Brilliant team pressing, chances on. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live Bundesliga action for you to look forward to. It's Borussia Dortmund, and they'll be taking on Freiburg. Now offside. I think he was caught in two minds.
He didn't, and he had other options here, but he chose the wrong one. Sloppy this.
And over the touchline for what will be a Wolfsburg throw. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Yeah, and I like the approach play, but just lacked that final pass, didn't they?
Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. And the counter-attack looks on. Can they profit from this? This could square the game. Well, it's not going to count. Flag up quickly then.
I think he knew it as well. Immediately looked over his shoulder to check.
Mecha. An encouraging move from Dortmund. Good weight on that pass. Well, didn't really make the keeper work terribly hard. Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. Oh, it might be! And saved! Nothing decided yet.
Yeah, that keeps them in this, but the game's slipping away unless they create something soon.
Interesting pass. Marcos Llorente has it. Opportunity here, and turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. This could be it. Will it open up? Is it going to be? Oh, he's blocked it. Well, they'll be looking to add to... advantage from this corner. Delivering it. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Fabio Silva. Marcos Llorente has it. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But the danger averted for now. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Must be! Oh, the pass got in the way. Was it a great clearance? And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Yeah, just not at the levels that we're used to from them. They looked a little bit sluggish from the start, to be honest. They'll be disappointed with that, and they'll certainly look to bounce back quickly.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Yeah, he caused them a lot of problems off the ball, closing them down and never giving them a minute in possession. On the ball, he was brave and showed quality with his goals.
can feel it in the stands and in the atmosphere, as well as in the songs from the supporters. A manager who has won their hearts and could now go on to make history. Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It is Stuttgart and they take on Wolfsburg.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
And so the Stuttgart starting 11.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
The attack breaks down.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Well, no stopping him. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, Wolfsburg hoping the form curve might turn in the right direction after losing against Borussia Dortmund. How do you think this match will play out?
Well, a 2-1 defeat at home is what they deserve, really. Today, I think they'll show far more quality in possession and play with a greater tempo. And if they can do that, they've got every chance of winning this game.
And a look at the starting 11 for Wolfsburg.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker.
Fancies it! Keeper did his job to begin with. And problem solved for now. Atakan Karazor. We'll find a gap in the defence. Possibilities inside the box. Well, that's splendid play. And a chance for the lead. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Over it comes. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. That's a nice-looking ball. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Sancho. Angelo Stiller. Stiller. Labeling. Timed it well. Throw in here. Oh, danger here. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. That's a good-looking ball. And still pressing. Oh, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, the header not accurate enough.
Under that sort of pressure, it was always going to be difficult to score from there.
Sancho. Can they do it? Oh, monster intervention!
That really was an important bit of play. Well, the hosts have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes and have looked great going forward. They just need to take one of the chances they've created to get themselves ahead today.
Yes, who knows, maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Nice looking move, this. Mohamed Kudus. Intercepted effortlessly. Demirovic. Leveling. Relying very much on the passing game in a bid to take the lead. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Sancho. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Ermedin Demirovic. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. To take the lead. And 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such menace. Great goal.
The ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Angelo Stiller. And there we have it. That will be all for the first half here in Stuttgart.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him. He'll have drilled it into them to keep their focus, keep playing through to the half-time whistle, and it's certainly put them in a good position to go on and win this now.
Teams back in position, second half underway. Atakan Karazor. Leveling. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Good distribution. Throw in here for Stuttgart. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Oh, a sensational save!
Well, what a piece of goalkeeping that was. He's moved so quickly to make that save. Absolutely brilliant.
Could be dangerous. It's a neat move. Fine build-up play. It's a perfect challenge. Well, I believe changing circumstances in the Frankfurt game. Let's hear all about them from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Bayern. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 53 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. And didn't miss by very much in the end.
Yeah, just couldn't keep it on target.
Well, a big Bundesliga match for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Stuttgart, and they'll be taking on Freiburg.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Chance to play it in. Able to close down the shot. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to the lead. And the keeper is able to deal with the danger. Decent pass. In behind. And a goal to square the game. Into the seat stuff.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with... Great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So back underway following the equaliser. Well, let's quickly send it over to Alex because I believe there's been a goal at the Deutsche Bank Park.
It's a goal for Bayern Munich. It was a breathtaking finish. A shot from such a long way out. I think it totally surprised the goalkeeper. They're now behind by 1 with 64 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Flowing here. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from the Bundesliga here on EA TV. It's Wolfsburg versus Schalke. They keep plugging away. Jamie Leveling. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Has teammates around him. Can he give them the lead? Very quick thinking there. Could be a chance to break. Good weight on that pass. Opportunity here. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goal.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Carlos Acevedo. Angelo Stiller. Atakan Carrazor. El Karouani. Carrazor. Angelo Stiller. The emphasis very much on attack. Decent looking ball. And there's the save. And that keeps them locked together.
Well, not long left now, so that could prove to be a massive save from the keeper.
That's to go short. Now what can they do from here? And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
And they're making a change. Wagnerman. Leveling. And he has options available. Straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Just hearing the situation has changed in the Eintracht Frankfurt game. And Alex Scott has the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Bayern. They're back in this
Sorry,
now.
Alex, could be a goal here. That is a perfect tackle.
Well defended. That got really dangerous, didn't it?
Tomasz. Ermedin Demirovic. Counter-attacking chance. Can he put it away? Well, alas, the finish did... Match the build-up.
Well, you're absolutely right. Not the finish they were hoping for, but an excellent counter-attack. They really do break forward quickly.
And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was.
camera focused on one player here. All eyes are on him. A very warm welcome to the Volkswagen Arena. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And we've got Bundesliga action for you here. It's Wolfsburg, and they take on Schalke.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
A body in the way. It's a good ball in behind. Here's how Schalke line up.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this ball.
Taking this on. Really solid defending.
He's done so well there. What an important block.
Sancho. Here's McTominay. Worth a go. Oh, against the bar. Well, they've done the hard work, it seemed, but no end product.
Well, they won't come closer than that. So unlucky not to take the lead there.
Their focus now has to switch to the other side of the game. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Space now to get a crossover. The goalkeeper more than ready for it. Delivered into the box. Ball given away. Here we go! Terrific point-blank save.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Goodness me, who wants to keep it? And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. And that's the perfect way to protect the ball. Moving it quickly and moving forward. Now he's in. And it's in! It's no longer goalless. There's the opener. And we're back underway at 1-0. That is where it ends. Trying from miles out. And a firm grip kept on the ball. Could be here. Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. And it's a short one. The ball taken away from them. Promising looking attack, this. And that has been adjudged to be offside. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Now, what can they do from here? This has to be! In it goes! Level once again. What a game this is turning out to be.
Well, as you can see again, De Bruyne plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Oh, could be a chance here. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Kudus. Laid into the penalty area. And another! Too goals in a matter of minutes. No wonder they're celebrating. Incredible! And away we go again at 2-1. There's a good feel to this attack. Well, this is a superb run. And they might be in. Oh, he had to score, didn't he?
Well, he'll be annoyed with himself. He had to beat the keeper from that sort of range.
Beautifully weighted ball. And it must be. It's in! 2 to the good. That little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping concentration now. And we're back underway at 3-1. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the... Off we go again. The second half begins. Scott McTominay. Now De Bruyne. Oh, should score! And they're 3 in front now. What a performance this has been so far.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
What a way to silence this crowd. So the score now 4-2 as the ball gets rolling again. McTominay. And what a save that is. Into the box it goes. Having a go. Possession given away. And he's in there. Oh, the build-up was lovely. The way it's ended, not so good.
Well, he did brilliantly there. What an important challenge that was.
Good strength on show to keep the ball. Setting up the chance. Fearless block. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Oh, what a chance this is, Guy.
And that is how to stop a goal. A chance now for a quick transition. Opportunity now, and it's in. And it really is happening for them now. They're right. Back in the contest. Well, off we go once more. The start of another chapter of a thrilling story. Now, this might be promising. Got behind it and kept it out. And here comes a change. Delivered into the box. set is okay, but the placement made it a simple take. Ron Schallenberg. Getting into a good position. And it's on here. So a chance to draw level from this corner. Perhaps. They take it short. Delivered towards the far post. Hasn't come to anything. Disappointing. Just breaking off for a moment here because Alex has a goal for us at Bayern Munich.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. It was a nice 1-2 and then a composed finish.
And it's on now. Saved and held on to as well. More Bundesliga for you to enjoy on the way on EA TV as Wolfsburg face Mainz. Now you can sort your schedule accordingly.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
And the forward progress continues. And that one is got away. Counter-attack coming, away they go. Finish! A wonderful save to deny them another goal.
That was a brilliant save. It's kept them in it here.
And it's a short corner. Looking now for a direct route. And he seemed to have struck that nicely. Stroked towards goal maybe too well. Oh, a chance here. And the shot thwarted. 10 minutes to go. Not long left, and here they come. Is this the equaliser? And it's saved and held. Not long to go now. Have they done enough here? Just edging it.
Well, going forward, they've been excellent, but they've also been too open at the back. They certainly haven't won this yet.
This could be! And 2 becomes 3 as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
And this incredible game goes again with the score 5-3 now. And here they go, the attack is on. Milani, terrific chance. Oh, wonderful stop from the keeper.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Ranks. They go now, there could be a break on. Chance to score! Fearless block. Quick into the tackle, and the result is a throw. Could get it over now. What can they do from the corner? Delivered into the box. Teeing up the chance now. And the game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood. That's the win they came to see.
Well, fairly comfortable.
The fans have made their frustrations clear, and now the manager faces the most difficult job of all, finding a way to turn their doubts into new belief. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us here in Mainz at the Mayvar Arena. I'm Guy Mowbray, your commentator, with the professionals' view provided by Stuart Robson. And we've got live Bundesliga action on the way. It's Mainz, and they play Wolfsburg.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan, both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
So away we go then. Here's how Mainz line up.
Well, in this shape, unless their wing-backs play further forward, there won't be any width in their attacks, which then puts a lot of pressure on the strikers to provide the goal threat.
Oh, should score! And there it is! The opening goal, and what a bright start it's been!
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
And the game restarts with the score 1-0. Tom Kraus. Stubborn refusal to give up possession. Well, not a million miles away.
Yeah, decent effort, you have to say.
Mohamed Kudus. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Going up through the gears now. Now, can he get the cross in? And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Good vision. And somehow he's been denied. Superb work. Played through nicely. What a chance this could be. Well, he's got two now, and he's playing a starring role here.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
And they've got it back now. Promising forward burst. Looking to put the cross in. Well, that really had to go in. That's unbelievable.
Well, you're right. He didn't know it was going to be offside, and that was a shocking miss.
McTominay. And the forward progress continues with a good ball. Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. And the corner is fired in. And behind it goes for a corner.
Well, that's certainly cleared the immediate threat.
More defensive work to do here. This could be dangerous. It's hit the bar. And somehow he saved it at full stretch. Played into the box. That's gone over the line for a goal kick. making good progress here. Making good ground and still going. Oh, chance here. Should score here. Oh, how's he kept that out?
Yeah, had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
Under pressure, the keeper's done well. And a cross that could be dangerous. That has ended up going wide, didn't connect properly. McTominay. Great instinct there to cut it out. Not prepared to give the ball up easily.
Ah, that's a good bit of play.
Good work to regain possession. Well, let's get over to Alex Scott because she's got a goal at the Arena to report. Oh, hold on, Alex. Could be a goal. And the goalkeeper does what he's there to do. Now there could be an opportunity to counter. What a chance here. It's the sort of finish you can only smile about. Saw the keeper off the line to score a goal of true quality. Incredible. That's a good ball. Well, that's how to deal with it. Nicely gathered. Oh, it must be here. And the opportunity has gone.
Well, could that come back to bite them? What a big moment that was.
Brings to an end the first half here in Mainz. The whistle sounds and the second half gets going. Perfectly anticipated, really well won.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
Looking like they mean business here, but able to deal with the danger decisively, well defended. Could be a chance to break here. This to level it. And they complete the comeback from being 2 goals down. They're level now. And a gratefully received. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
Good work to beat the challenge. They're in here. Oh, my goodness! From being finished to going in front. What a turnaround this is! We've been told of a goal in the game at the Arena, so let's get over to Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. They're ahead by 2 now, with 59 minutes gone.
As ever, thank you, Alex. Open invitation on the wing here. Danger averted. Nicely done.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Chance to level things. Chance to level it up now from the corner. Certainly made his mark on the game. Terrific point-blank save.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Solid punch. First job done.
Well, they're creating chances. They now just need to take one of them. Mind you, what a save that was.
And now from going close, they have to close things up themselves. Sub about to come on. They're not getting close enough here. Lovely ball, this could lead to something. Oh, a good chance was building there. A chance now for a quick transition. No way through, that's well kept. A goal on debut, no less. What a way to... Endear yourself to the fans. And the game gets going again at 4-2. Over a mile. It goes. He's got his head to it. Not the right part of the head, it seems. It's a bad miss. We're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Real chance. And there it is. He's doubled up for the day. And the game gets going once more at 5-2. Could be here. Oh, that's really well cut out. Now there's been a goal in the Leverkusen match, and Alex Scott can tell us about it.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 79 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. And into the box it goes. And away from danger it goes. Well, now they could spring the trap. All one, well read. Teeing up the chance now. Making good progress here. Oh, it's in! Oh, yes, what a way to silence this crowd.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his...
And that brings an end to the match, with disappointment felt in the away.
such a bold move to leave out a star player. The manager is taking charge, and this is a decision that could make or break his future at the club.
Hello, great to have you with us. We've motored our way to the Volkswagen Arena in Wolfsburg for this game. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from the Bundesliga in a matter of moments. It is Wolfsburg up against Eintracht Frankfurt.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And a look at the starting 11 for Wolfsburg. Alisson begins in goal. Scott McTominay plays with Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of the pitch. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. But no damage done, that's the main thing.
Piece of defending.
Who can he pick out?
Nothing to show for that attack.
And that's a corner.
Well, that's splendid play. Can they open things up? Oh, it's on! There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here.
Well, plenty of green space to run into.
Interception to snuff out the Doan. Right, something for Alex Scott to tell us about. A goal at the Düsseldorf Arena.
It's a goal for Leipzig. It's now 1-0 with 16 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex.
It's there for him. Oh, strained every sinew to get there.
Can he deliver it with accuracy?
Appear to be in two minds.
Good-looking move. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Malo Gusto. And the pass deftly cut out. Work from Frankfurt to win back possession. Quite a lot of discussion about him prior to this game. Up against his old club, and that's never easy for a footballer. A mixture of emotions.
Well, I have to say, I never really played well against my old clubs. I always felt the spotlight was on me. I think he might find it difficult today.
Malo Gusto. Ritsu Doan. Super tackle, and they've won possession. That'll be a Wolfsburg ball. Sancho. De Bruyne. And they have possession again. Burkhardt.
Maybe dangerous here.
They couldn't quite muster a real threat.
Oh, big opportunity. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Crossing possibilities.
That's a superb challenge.
Oh, what a tackle that was.
Well, I believe there's been a goal at the Signal Iduna Park. Alex Scott can tell us more. And an opening! Surely! Unconvincing effort, really, straight into the goalkeeper's hands.
Yeah, what a wasted opportunity that was. Big, big chance.
No. Well, possibilities in the centre. Decent position. Real chance. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. And apologies to Alex for having to cut her off. To confirm, Dortmund have scored in that game, and they now hold a 1-0 lead. Scott McTominay. Sancho now. It's with McTominay. Well, there we have it. Half-time here at the Volkswagen Arena. Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's having a tremendous game in attack, Stuart.
Well, what can I say? He's been absolutely outstanding. He's been a continual threat when he's had the ball, that's for sure.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Knauf. Now with Koch. Wolfsburg recovering possession well. Teammates available. Interesting pass. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Could pose a threat on the counter. Just fizzled out completely. Now, a goal update for you from the Borussia Dortmund game. Alex Scott.
Yes.
In behind. Oh, outstanding save.
Yeah, that's a really good stop. Just made himself look so imposing.
No frustration for those waiting in the middle. Trying to find a way through. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. Well, behind for another corner. Half-hearted clearance. Easy save. Well, as you'll have noticed, we had to cut Alex a bit short just then. Just to confirm, Dortmund did score in that match, and their advantage at the moment stands at 2-0. Oh, that's defending of the highest order. Can he find the right pass? A really good pass. Well, an excellent piece of goalkeeping anticipation. And into the last 30 minutes now. Well, the threat could be there. And the pass deftly cut out. Oh, that's splendid play. Is it going to be? What an important piece of defending. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And I believe changing circumstances in the Hoffenheim game. And that means we join Alex Scott for an update.
Yep, it's a goal for Leverkusen. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 65 minutes played.
And he's kicked it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Short corner it is. Trying his luck. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. A lot of talk in the newspapers and on the internet recently about Monaco transfer speculation, but now officially transfer business has gone through. Deal done.
Great opportunity here.
And a very good challenge. Well, apologies to Alex. Sometimes when exciting things happen, we have to cut her off. We don't do it too often, of course. To confirm, Leverkusen have scored in that match, and it's now even Steven, 1-1. Well, we could have made that decision from up here in the commentary box. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that, but the manager bringing on a fresh player now. That's right. Plenty of support here. Decent looking pass. Wasteful from Frankfurt. Well, this should be a really absorbing Bundesliga match coming up on EA TV. It's Wolfsburg taking on Hamburg. Clears it away.
Yeah, that's not the area to mess about. Good clearance.
And a change to the scoreline in the Dortmund game. Alex Scott, who has found the net.
It's a goal for Gladbach. The free kick was well executed, but it had a big deflection.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now. So, underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Oh, he looks threatening. Nicely saved. Well, they're going for the short one. Huge block. Trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. And collected with considerable ease. Knauf. Tyrick Mitchell. Well, good run and good ball control. Really well positioned.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute.
Could be threatening.
And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment.